Good evening, everybody. I'm finally back, and I finally finished with the level 100 grind for Final Fantasy XIV Online. Again, for those of you that are not aware, are new here, it's the only MMORPG that I have time to play. I know there's RuneScape and other options out there, but I don't have the time for those. I'm just gonna stick to this one unless something drastic changes. But I've been with this game for the last few years, and it took me almost 2,100 hours just to finally get everything level up to level 100. Now I can finally do every fun thing in an MMO game that everybody's been talking about. But I never could do it because I had to do the dailies first, which was a very similar cycle that I had to do every single day, and it got exhausting, but I got it done finally. So I can't wait to do the Dawn Trail story for this finally, and everything else that came after. And we're gonna be caught up with this game before eventually the next expansion for this game is gonna come out next year, which is gonna increase the level cap even more. But hey, at least I'm all caught up, and I can't wait to see the rest of it. Other than Final Fantasy XIV Online, I've been putting my time with Marvel Rivals, and a couple handful of other games. I haven't forgotten about VR or simulator games. I'm basically doing those when I'm in the mood. Like I wish I could do more American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator 2 for fun, but again, the Final Fantasy XIV Online really did take up a time mentally for me just to finish, which I'm glad it's finally done now. But there are also other countless casual games like Void Crew. I don't know if I can show it. It's behind my head here, but this game, Void Crew, is finally having another update with a new ship. I'd rather play. I'm playing Void Crew more than Sea of Thieves now. I'm never playing Sea of Thieves again. That's how I feel about Void Crew. It's a straightforward co-op game in space. I mean, it doesn't have PvP, but I find it personally fun. I tried Helldivers 2. It's not my cup of tea, but Starship Troopers Extermination is something I'd rather play, even if it is still pretty rough around the edges. But hey, it can be fun when I do play it rarely. And Dead by Daylight is something I do personally sometimes, either on screen or on screen sometimes. But it's not gonna be the way people are gonna enjoy. But that's basically the gist of it. I've been trying to play the other side as well, but unfortunately, I haven't been lucky to find other players to play this game. I tried to find help to play that game with at least one other person or volunteer, especially from the Discord server they have, but nope, nothing. There's also many other casual games that I haven't had the chance to revisit yet because I've just been too busy. But hopefully, with Final Fantasy 14 daily is finally done, I can finally do something else. I might try Street Fighter 6 finally. Actually, try to see if I want to learn the controls for that game. Also, Age of Empires 4 is another thing I've also had on my mind, but again, I've just been way too occupied with that MMO and the dailies. But hopefully, I can do a little bit more things during the week after I do my in real life stuff that I gotta do and work schedule as well. Yeah, I'm just trying to imagine if I was able to do this full time like the big channels do in this platform. I can be a whole lot more flexible with the schedule. I don't know how much things are gonna change, but I would definitely like to spend more time trying out other things and work on my strengths and sometimes play games that I'm not the best on, but it's all for fun, good fun. So and that's about it, really. I'm glad that the Final Fantasy 14 grinding is done because that one, oh boy, that was very time consuming to say the least. But I'm glad it's done, and I'm all caught up with it finally. And I can't wait to be back on track with creating more videos during the week, especially when I do get a genuine highlight, and I don't want to burn out on that. But anyway, I'm glad to be back on track a bit more here, and hopefully you'll see more highlights from me. And I'm already starting to feel the relief slowly settling in because I just played that MMO game just now, just to check out some stuff in the game without having to go through the dailies. Anyway, it's good to be back, and I'll see y'all soon. Let's continue with this show of ours.